Hello and welcome to World of Gardens. I'm Donna Emont. Here at Short Meadow we've been growing these beautiful Tithonia red torch for a few years now, and I just love their tactile stems. They're all sort of silky. Thank you once again for all your views on YouTube on our site World of Gardens. We've had a nice lot of you view and we've had 11 subscribers, so by the end of next week it'd be really good if we could get up to 20. On today's show we're looking at strange things that grow in the lawn, and also we're doing some jobs for the weekend. I hope you enjoy it. Now this is absolutely fascinating. We haven't cut the grass for quite a while because of the hot weather, and then we've been on holiday, so the grass hasn't grown that much, so we haven't cut it. But this patch of seedlings, this densely packed lovely little patch here with all these little outer bits, has sprung up. There's nothing in the flower bed that's obvious that has fallen over and seeded here, so I'm just going to wait and see and not cut this bit of grass and wait and see what this is. It's exciting, isn't it? Another plant which has seeded itself into the lawn is this Cerinthe major purpurescens, or honeywort. So I'm just going to try and dig some of these up before the lawn gets cut. There's two there. And just put them up into these little pots. I always think if you're not sure how to pronounce the name of a plant like this Cerinthe, let's just say it with confidence, then the person you're saying to it thinks that they've always pronounced it wrong. So this is a Cerinthe major purpurescens. When I'm in the garden and to some extent the house, I try to follow a principle called the Ohio principle. This was taught to me by a work colleague many years ago. Ohio stands for only handle it once. For example, if you're doing some weeding, have a basket or something close by that you can put the weeds in, rather than just leave them in piles as you go. So then you're only handling them once and you can tip them straight into the compost, rather than having to gather them all up again and handling them more than once. Allegedly it saves a bit of time. One example of me not applying the Ohio principle was last year when I pruned my blackcurrants. I was quite busy, so I just chucked the prunings down on the floor. They stayed there the whole winter beside the bed where the blackcurrants were, and this spring when I was tidying up and we managed to cut the grass for the first time, I found the bits of twigs, and to my surprise they were sprouting. They'd been there a good few many months. So what I did is I chopped them up and I put them all into a pot, and here they are. So they don't look that healthy because they need a bit of a feed, and they've been in that pot over the summer with the drought. So what I'm doing is I'm just breaking them up, breaking a bit off and putting it into these pots. And I've got quite a good few many plants here. So basically you just try and tear one off, keeping a nice little root ball on it. There we go. And then get your pot of compost. Take some out. Put them in. Tuck all the roots in. On. And there we go. I've got probably about another 10 of those. I've already got some friends lined up who have asked for some blackcurrant plants. Blackcurrant plants for free. Don't know about you, but I like to send off for some of those free plant offers in the gardening magazines, where you just send the postage and packing and you get some plants. This one is for 5 free penstemons and some fertiliser. So they come like this, with the full planting instructions, and they're all labelled. So when you get them, carefully open them, and you can see the numbers, letters here, look. This one is A, B, C, D, E, F, and there's the ones that we have. So this one we're going to do number A, ice cream, strawberries and cream. So we take him out. It's quite a good little plant with good little roots. He's been chopped off there to make him nice and bushy. Then you just get a little pot of compost, make a little hole, pop him in, put the compost all round, tuck him in nicely. And we'll put a label in him and give him a good water because he's been in transit for a few days. This is my hosta collection. I know they're not as impressive as some people's, but this is my favourite one. And it's a very tiny one. Hosta Kifukumin ubataki. There, say it with confidence. I got these carrots in my local supermarket. There are lots of supermarkets available, but this type are called Nigella. So let's see if Nigella likes them, shall we? Oh, this is a nice big one. Nigella! 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 I don't think she likes them. Keep picking your courgettes. Dig out these perennial weeds before you mow the grass. When your foxgloves have gone over, I pick the flower stem, and then to sow the seeds into the rest of the border, I just hold it over and give it a good shake, and all the little seeds will fall out onto your flower bed. Just here I've got growing some Acanthus mollis and some Acamelia mollis. Another job for the weekend is to keep cutting all the dead bits back from this to promote new growth. It would have been nice if those two had been made a lovely pathway where they'd grown together, but this is my nice pathway. I hope you've enjoyed today's show. The dahlias are now starting to really come into their own, and we've been picking lots of bunches. Hope you can join us again at Short Meadow, and don't forget to look at our YouTube, World of Gardens. See you next week. Bye!